Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe Fame. It's been like a year since I uploaded. That's actually crazy. Yeah, I don't DJ anymore. So I know a lot of my fan base on this channel that's subscribed to me is all about the music production, about the DJing, and I just don't really do it that much anymore. But just like this topic does say, is DJing dead in 2025? And there's just a couple of things I want to just recap on some things. So if you go on Zounds or any of the music stores, the DJ gear just seems the same. Like there's some new controllers out. Pioneer still does comes out with their ships and whatnot. But if you think about it, a lot of it is now like software based, right? So everything's, you get your stems, now you can stream with Apple Music or Serato with their new update. So there's a lot of different things you could do. Um, come software wise. Like now you can actually take your skills to another level and embrace it. And that's what people are doing. And they still entwine it with music production. But why I say it could be dead in 2025, because I feel like the hype's not there no more. When I scroll through social medias, when I even scroll through DJ groups, it's all the same. It's mostly all beginners trying to learn how to even DJ to begin with, how to get their Serato working. But there's really no hype. There's nobody really posting videos of like there's routines. Like I do see come across, little kids scratching, killing it. But like if you think about it, the hype is not as big as I feel like, and it's really kind of hurts to say that I see at least. I mean, maybe because I shifted from the video world to the DJ world, but it's not the same. Even when I listen to music, it's all the old music that I always relate back to. Maybe I'm just getting old now, like an old head. And if I just listen to all the old music now, and then some of the new jams that come out, they're okay. Some of them hit pretty good. Some of them I still jam out to, but not as what I would with older music, and I still jam out to older music all the time. But the one thing I think is still superior in the DJ world when it comes to controller wise is probably the Rev 7. I went to Guitar Center when I was just picking up something for a boom pole that I needed, and they had the R7s out, the Rev 7s, sorry. And I loved it because it reminded me of such like turn everything from there is like the layout, the way the sliders are, everything was just a great feeling. That's like probably the closest I felt like using it to a turntable in probably a very long time. I know there's like the Rain Performer 4 out, and there's some other controllers that still got that vinyl feel. There's still turntables still coming out in the market. Pioneer dropped a new one, I believe, recently, and I don't know. I've been so behind, so I can't really say much. But I know there's still a lot of gear that's still playing around. I would love, to dabble with some new controllers, but a lot of my money goes into invest into, um, you know, film now, video production, cameras and lightings, and I still do sound. And speaking of sound, I also saw the MPC XSC the SC edition, and the price drop is so tempting because I really want to pick it up again because I do miss my MPCX. It was such a great controller. That's one thing I probably regret out of all my music gear I ever sold. It was that I actually missed that so much. I love playing with that thing. And I'm so tempted to pick up the XSE again, but then like a new camera gear or something comes along, I have to get that instead. But it's tempting. But DJing, for me, I think I totally lost the love for it now. It's really weird. Like I went to the film festivals, and I have these film festivals that bring in DJ, and I feel like the hype is not as big as it used to be. When I used to bring on DJs, or I used to DJ, or see DJs at festivals, even if it was a film festival, they had it rocking. And not granted, they're still doing their thing, they're still caring for what it is, but the people, I guess, don't cling on to it as what they used to. I feel like anymore. I don't know. Maybe things change. Maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. Let me know what you guys in the comments if it's still jamming in your neighborhood. DJs are still a huge thing. I mean, maybe it just got so oversaturated with DJs now that it just kind of who's now a bedroom DJ, who's actually DJing, who's doing weddings, who's not doing weddings, who's doing clubs, bars, who's not doing anything. Maybe they're just at home trying to get their TikToks up and their YouTube channels up, and maybe that's what it is. And they're kind of just stuck in that path, and it kind of hurts to say. But when it comes to sound, though, I actually did a commercial, a NASCAR commercial, and they asked me to run sound, and I still enjoy running sound, holding booms. Now boom poles like another thing. So me when I talk about audio on here moving forward, probably won't be about DJ here no more. So I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna lose so many of you guys. But I don't really DJ unless I get a DJ sponsor that says, hey, we love your channel, we love your old stuff. Here's a Pioneer or something, here's whatever, test out some new gear. Cool. Like you send me some gear that I can test out. I'm all for it, giving reviews. If you know people or companies, let's see this. Um, yeah, I'm down to check that out and prove to you guys, I guess, that DJ is not dead in the sense of it. But like the love and the passion's been falling off for me, and I wouldn't mind getting back to it. I feel like if somebody asked me to DJ, I probably would fall back into love of it again. I just haven't really, the cards are not there anymore for me. But DJing's, it's still gonna be there forever. Music in general is gonna be there forever. It's never gonna die. Music will never die. Will it ever be the same? Probably not. Like, I feel like the music nowadays is never gonna give you that same feeling, I feel like, that it used to. Unless they start talking about different topics and different, you know, growing up, it was all the same type of things, but there were still stories, there were still different things that had different meanings, and they still had different feeling for you, different emotions. Now I feel like every song's the same topic, or remastered, reused, retelling the same thing over and over and over again. Um, and it's just, I don't know. Every time I put on a new song, this is the newest song from so and so, and I'm listening to it, I'm like, the beat sounds the same, or it's a remix of another beat that's already, and their old beats or their classic beats are now like using songs from 2005, 2008, and they're calling them old classics. I'm like, wow, I'm getting really old. And I'm just like, that's ridiculous, because that's not old. I'm thinking 1950s. That's still old to me. To most people, 1950, that's like dinosaur ages, so it's pretty funny. 1990 for us is old school. That's good, old school. And then for our new generation, kids think that's probably like, they love it, or they're like crazy. That's why I love like the little memes you see of them make of the guy like playing music, and the kid thinks it sounds like something from the 50s, but and how we perceive it as what it was. Anyways, so if you're still DJing, keep grinding, keep DJing, get your skills up, get your scratching up, and do stuff with that. The STEM feature right there is game changer. If you're not doing anything with the STEM features, do it, because you can make remixes on the fly, stuff that we had to do differently back in the day when we were DJing. Now it's easier to create remixes, to change pitches, to make your own beats right when you're DJing. It's the technology, the AI, everything that we have right now is berserk, and it takes away from everything we have. But that's in everything general. But if you utilizes it for what it is meant to be, and you use it for your skill purposes, like that stuff feature, just to make an acapella on the spot or make a beat on the spot, like that just speeds up the workflow. And for me, that's not a big deal. It's what you do with it. I mean, if you let it do everything by itself and you add your own flavor to it, it's not it. Like, I've been using AI for different things for video. We use these as different tools to help speed up a workflow or certain things that we want to do. But it doesn't take away from our creativity, and we won't let it take away from our creativity. Even when I'm now writing books, and when you write books or whatever, and you use AI to kind of speed up the workflow, you're still putting your 2 cents in. You're basically still delivering how you want it, how it's written, how it's supposed to be, and then you just let it do its thing. But yeah, this is a quick rant. It's just straight from my camera phone. No mics, nothing connected to me. I'm sorry. I work 6 days a week now, nonstop, as a real estate photographer. If you want to know stuff about real estate photography, I'm all for that too. Anything that I can switch up on this channel, let me know. I still have a great amount of subscribers. I thank you all for still even having me subscribed. It's crazy. I never reached that 1,000 subscriber goal, which I always wanted, thought I would always accomplish with music, and I never did. It sucks, but um, who knows? Maybe things will change. But yeah, this is just a quick video. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, and comments. Let me know what you want me to talk about more. If it's music, I could talk about, like I said, microphones, lavaliers. I still do a lot of sound when it comes to like that. Music production, I still do, because I gotta get back on my MPC, and I think once I get back on that, that may bring some new content. But DJing, listen, everything to me still seems the same. Not much change, but there's still a lot that's new that I don't know, because it's been a year since I even made a video. So much has changed with AI and all the new stuff. So it's just crazy world we live in. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. And it's good seeing you guys. It's been like a year. It's crazy. And this year's already halfway through. So it's just nonstop for me. But yeah, hope to see you guys around. All right, I'm out. Peace.